Hi everyone, it's Lindy. Okay, it's time for this week's Motivation Monday. Today on Motivation Monday, I really wanted to touch on a subject that a lot of resellers either don't like to talk about or won't talk about. And that's how hard of a job this actually is. I know that you guys see a lot of my videos and I'm having a good time and I'm sourcing and I'm making silly faces and I'm having fun, but that is just 1/10 of what actually goes into reselling. Anybody who's been a reseller for a long time knows just how much hard work and dedication actually goes into this job. Sourcing is the easy part and it's the funnest part. Well, making money is the funnest part, but those, that's not, finding the stuff isn't so hard. You know what I mean? So I did have this topic of discussion already pre-planned. However, this morning when I woke up, I saw that Casey had posted a venting session / rant on his channel, and I'm going to link the video below. It's Casey the Rockstar Flipper. He posted a video last night talking about how you can only do what you say you can. If you put your mind to something to get it done, you can get it done. And it just reminded me so much of like the things that I tell my oldest son. I tell my oldest son all of the time, we are Mexican, not Mexicans. I know, I tell him that. But it's true. I truly believe that we were put on this earth to do greater things than just scraping by or living paycheck to paycheck or spend our days doing the bare minimum just to get by. That is not what this life is about, and I will be damned if I let my kids think that that's the way life is supposed to be. There is 1,000,001 excuses not to do something, but you can never do what you don't think you can do if you don't tell yourself that you can do it. Did that make sense? Bottom line is nothing good comes easy. And that is not something that I just made up. That is something I have heard my entire life. Nothing good comes easy. If you want the good stuff, you have got to bust your ass and you have to work for it. There's no way to get around it. If you want something bad enough, you will make it happen. It doesn't matter how tired you are, how little time you think you have, you will get it done. You need to stop with the excuses and just get it done. And is it easy? Hell no, it's not easy. Okay, let me just give you a little bit of a tidbit of the stuff that I have personally been dealing with. Okay, so my days are fairly full of regular day-to-day mommy kind of things, right? Making dinner, taking kids to school, picking kids up from school, doing laundry, vacuuming up all the damn dog hair that's all over the house. There's lots of stuff that I have to do. Most of my work day for eBay doesn't start until almost 9 o'clock at night, okay? I go to bed tired more often than I go to bed leisurely. I usually go to bed, my head hits the pillow, and I crash. But the downside to this is that it has been causing some conflicts in my house. My husband gets up really early in the morning, and I stay up pretty late, which means I sleep until the last possible minute before the kids need to be at school in the morning. So that has been causing some issues in my house. But the fact of the matter is, it's my job, it's what I love to do, and so I do what I need to do to make it work. Is it easy? No, it is far from easy, but I make it work. Even though I am exhausted and all I want to do is go to bed as soon as the clock hits 10, I stay up another couple hours and I work because that's what needs to get done. And if you want to have some ambition, That means that you have to push yourself. You cannot become complacent. You need to always be striving for something better. In 1 year, I quadrupled my size, okay? About a year ago, I had maybe 25 or 50 listings. That's about it. And then slowly I got it to 100 and then 200 and then 300. And now I'm just over 400 active listings. So actually that's more than quadrupling in a year. Right. But how do you think I did that? Did I do it by making excuses and going to bed early? No. I busted my ass because I had a goal for myself. And I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied at all. I want to keep growing. I want to keep getting bigger. And so what does that mean? It means I have to work harder and I have to make it happen. I can't just sit back and expect all of these items to list themselves and keep the money rolling in. No, I'm going to have to bust my ass and do it myself if I want to get it done. So put your mind to it, get it done, no excuses, and you can do what you tell yourself that you can do. There are no shortcuts. There is no easy routes. You have to put in the hard work. And anybody that thinks, that has this idea in their head, oh, I'm just gonna go buy something for $1, sell it for 20, that's easy money. It's not easy. It is far from easy. Sourcing and getting the merchandise is the easy part. Putting in the actual work to turn it into your business and use it to support yourself is something completely different. Now, I do also want to point out, I'm not currently supporting myself with my business. I'm not. However, that all being said, my ambitions are not lowered by the fact that my income from eBay does not pay all of my bills. As a matter of fact, my goal is to create a full-time income to be able to sustain my house if necessary. So just because my income from eBay is technically part-time, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be slacking off on my ambitions. I will create a full-time income. And I know I'm going to because I said I'm going to. And you better believe when I put my mind to something, I get it done. Mexican, not Mexicant. Thank you guys so much for watching this Motivation Monday. Hopefully it motivated you to do what you put your mind to and to really believe in yourself and know that if you want to grow your business, that you can grow your business. If you want to support yourself with a reseller's income, you can. You just have to put forth the effort. It is hard work. There's no easy road. There's not. I wish there was. If there was an easy road to this whole reselling game, I would have taken that road a long time ago and saved myself a lot of work and a lot of headache. But unfortunately, it is a job and it's a hard job. But you know what? You can do whatever you put your mind to. You just gotta do it. Thank you again so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments below, or you can email me. My email is in the video description. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, I hope you will. And thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you with my next video. Bye.